I think I kind of want to bring up. This person put, it's like there's nothing to look forward to anymore on a day-to-day basis. I think you have to give yourself things to look forward to. I'll say this, maybe this is unique to me. One thing I used to love when I was growing up, this is gonna sound so weird. When I was growing up, one of the things that was so exciting was like watching a TV show, and it's almost, I'll give a specific example. I remember being in like grade school and you'd watch an episode of say like Dragon Ball Z. And if you ever watched Dragon Ball Z back then, at the end of Dragon Ball Z, at every episode, it would always end on like a cliffhanger. Every time. They'd always find some way to make it end on like a cliffhanger. Like the whole episode could be like 25 minutes long and like one thing happens. Like they barely fight. They just talk most of the time. But at the end of the episode, they start fighting. Like at the end of the episode, Goku might become Super Saiyan, or he might get a new form, or the enemy does something like brand new that seems like it might change the flow of the battle. It probably won't that much, but it seems like it will. And then it ends, and they say, on the next time in Dragon Ball Z, tune in to see what happens. And it's like, okay, now I'm excited. But the excitement's in the anticipation. And I think nowadays, there's no anticipation in life. There's nothing to anticipate. A lot of the movies you watch are just repeats of previous movies, so you know the plot, you know what's gonna happen. There's nothing new to look forward to. And the movies that are really good aren't marketed, I think, well enough to build up that sense of anticipation. Not all, there are some that are marketed well, but most, I would say, aren't marketed well enough. So you don't get that sense of anticipation, which sucks. Video games are kind of bland. There's not many video games to look forward to. There are some, but there's not as many. It felt like when you were a kid, I think because video games were also so new in themselves, there was something to look forward to. Like even the idea of going to Blockbuster and trying out a brand new game was in itself a form of anticipation. But I think because we get things so easily nowadays, there's nothing to look forward to. Like, there's too many video games in the market, so none really stand out that much. There's no movies that are that exciting. TV shows, you might anticipate a new TV show for a little bit if it's announced, but then the downside of the TV show is that once it's out, all the episodes are out on Netflix or Hulu or Prime just right away for that season. So there's not much anticipation. And then by the time the show is over, by the time the season's over, you end up either waiting too long where the anticipation fades, or the ending didn't keep you in enough suspense to really give you that sense of